What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Alright, we're going to go to our first arrival of the day. Already with the Southwest. I do have Alaska West, the special West livery with the orcas on it here. It landed before I got here, unfortunately. But we will see that one a little later on today. Got our FedEx 767 back as well. I saw it coming in from Memphis here in a little bit. Hopefully we will, Tony. Ramona Aviation, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Glad everybody is here and able to watch today. I'm doing all right. It's Wednesday. It's going to be a little more difficult for me to see my chat this evening. So you guys are going to have to bear with me if I miss something. One of my things on my app is missing, so I didn't realize it until I went to start the show. So I'll have to work on fixing that later this week. Get that back up where I can see it normally. And Southwest with a turn and burn out there. We're going to go over here. Got a little frontier action happening. I'm going to have to move my laptop just a little bit so I can see the chat. Oops. Also, my whatchamacallit's not telling me how many people are watching. My whole thing is messed up this evening. But it's alright. Hey JD, good evening. No, nothing new in the world of Lexus, unfortunately. T. Evans, good evening. Got a CRJ about to depart here in just a second. We'll swing to that one here in a moment. Thank you, Colin. I don't know what is up with my YouTube. It froze up and messed up on me the Monday night too, and it said I had 78 people watching the whole time, and I'm like, really, that's pretty consistent. Normally our numbers fluctuate a little more than that. That's all right. Might do a little rapid fire departures here. ERB, what's up? Jonathan, good afternoon. What is up with you today? Got our first shot at bells. Oh, I hope it doesn't rain. So I drove in and today, and between Monday and today, they've made significant changes closest to the aviation parkway with tree removal and stuff like that, getting ready for the new runway. I was just peeking over here, and I can see some of the big equipment that they've got sitting off the side there about the tree line. Hey, Brian. Melissa, what's up? Nice. I'm looking forward to catching the departure for you guys. I wanted to be at the other end, close, while you guys were getting pushed back and everything. But since we have two special liveries coming in today, I was like, oh, and of course them being on the Terminal 1 side, I was like, I gotta be over here for the Terminal 1 arrivals and departures. Although we have not, Alaska's here, but it landed really early today. '27 and 28A. So you guys, I think, are on the left side of the plane. So hopefully we can catch you guys on the way out. If I can get my tripod to calm down a little bit. It's a little hazier than I expected it to be today. Alright, I gotta do a quick camera reset. Pretty colors now. Alright. Maybe that'll fix my issues. I'll stream from the car. Jonathan, that's awesome. I know it's nice when you've got a vacation planned and you can count it down. But then when you come back, you're like, oh man, what do I do now? It's the only problem with vacations. Yeah, ERB, you haven't been here in a while. It's now the A350 instead of the 787, and as you can tell, it's in the 777's old gate. 777's at the other end of the terminal now, unfortunately. Yep, we've also got Lufthansa. Like I said, ERB, you missed, Molly was here Thursday for the Lufthansa show. They do look a little like the 787, but it is the A350. Such elegant wingtips, in my opinion. I love the wingtips on the A350. All right, while we're waiting, since there isn't anything right now, let's check out what's happening over here. Ooh, a Cirrus Vision G2. If I ever hit the lottery, you guys have no idea. I don't know if it'll be the Vision Jet G2 or if I'll buy the Honda Jet. I think probably the Honda Jet seats more. Yeah, that helicopter's on loan, I think, until Sky 5 gets theirs back. T. Evans gifting 1 Carolina Aviation membership, and that going to Otis, who is on the 777. T. Evans gifting 1 more Carolina Aviation membership. Thank you, T. Evans. Friend Spotter gifted that one. Congratulations, guys, on getting those memberships. Here we go. Now we're getting some arrivals. Got 3 of them. Yeah, Sky 5 over there. Or Sky 5 is for Fox 5, or I think it's Fox 5. And then you've got ABC 11 helicopter over there. Both news helicopters. NBC. Hell, shoot, I don't remember. I don't even watch local TV. I don't watch TV, so I don't remember. I think it's Fox. I know CBS is 17. ABC's 11. But yeah, they've got one on loan right now. Because I think theirs is down and out. So you got both the news helicopters over there. Robbie, what's up? Brian Lloyd gifting 1 Carolina Aviation membership. Thank you, sir. Hey, we saw this one here Monday. It's got the different colored cowling on it. Oh yeah, progress report. There you go. They've moved in some heavy equipment over there. So it shouldn't be too long now. They start getting some stuff done, and then over here, where they're working on getting the trees cut down. I hear the 777 starting up over there. Yeah, Molly's here. She had to run outside, I believe. I think that's what I read. She was going to go outside for a second. She'll be right back. All right, I hear our 777 getting ready to get on the move here. All right, we do have a arrival. I wonder why the A350 hasn't pushed back yet. Running a little late, it looks like. Weather's definitely playing games with me today. This cloud cover. Dirty little E175. Hey, Zoe, what's up? There she is. I do believe they are on the left side of the plane. Oh, listen to the Trents. She'll be right back, though. She had to step out for a minute. All right, we got that United 737. As you guys saw, we had that American 737 departing. Got one inbound. Headed to Chicago. Oh, here we go. The A350's pushing back. Gonna leave the A350 for our next arrival. Yeah, Molly will be back in just a minute, though. She went out to look at her new roof on her house. I missed the name. Maybe you guys caught it before. Ooh, United. And we're gonna have a go around. No? Are we? Are we? Are you gonna? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Is United gonna get off the ground before you gotta pull back on it? Oh yeah, plenty of time. United's passing me now. And wheels up. Yeah, plenty of time. That always looks closer than it actually is. It's heavy hour here. Comes our FedEx 767 from Memphis. Alright, while we're waiting, I've got to make a quick change. Give me 1 second. Double heavy shot right here. Sorry, I was working on making some quick changes to some settings. And now we move on to the star of the show, Otis and family, Melissa, everybody on board. Our 777 headed to London. You guys enjoy the Trent 800s. Don't forget to look in the windows. We're looking for a flashlight. I definitely couldn't see it. We were way too close here at this location for me to hold it steady enough for that. I feel like. Safe trip, you guys. See you guys when you come back on the 23rd. Alright. Air France got to do this weird left, right turn thing that it does. Air France taking its time today. Yeah, we've had bells today. One, I believe. I was about to say two, but I think I've heard two. You guys have only heard the one. I think that was before I started the show. Thank you for the update, Brian Lloyd. Make sure if you guys haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. Of course, we are trying to hit 75 likes before the first hour of the show. There we go. SAS and their party streamer livery. I really wish they would bring out the 737. I love their 737. But it just sits over there in their hangar. I've only caught it one time leaving. It's painted up just like this. drag race here. Coffee and champagne. That's a weird combination. Champagne sounds pretty good right now, though. It's actually too hot for both, in my opinion. It's a lot warmer out here today than it was on Monday. I saw 3 Apaches, by the way, Zoe. I saw your message there a second ago. I saw three Apaches leave before we started the show. And then, of course, we've got the news helicopters over there, one of which left, and I didn't even notice it. Or they may have just pulled it into the hangar. But it's no longer over there, ABC 11. Going on the 25th, July 25th. Maybe we'll be here for that. I'll have to look at my schedule. That's a good ways out. Make sure you remind us. Yeah, she will. They're looking at her new roof, I believe, though. All right, who we got next? Little E175. Moving one of the jetways around. Whoa, check this thing out. We'll get back to Air France in just a minute, but check this bad boy out. So Lufthansa arrives at 1:50 and departs at 3:50. So the only day we can see Lufthansa is on Saturdays, unfortunately, because I work and I can't get out here before 6 p.m. during the week. And unfortunately, it doesn't come on Sundays. I really hate to do shows on Saturday, but it is what it is. All right, enjoy the Air France departure. Yeah, Lufthansa is a limited schedule anyway, so I really don't follow what days it's here other than Saturday, because that's the only day I can be here to see it. Yeah, it's 5 days a week. Like I said, I don't pay attention to it other than Saturday because I know I can't be out here other than Saturdays, unfortunately. Me too. I'm really glad we got Lufthansa. This isn't a normal thing for Southwest to just line up and wait. Oh, nice, Zoe. Off for summer break. Alright, Southwest, you're taking too much time. Got an arrival over here. Delta A220. Uh-oh, Delta beat JetBlue in the A220 race. We'll see. We'll see. John, I don't right now. I'm working on getting one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to look into getting one this weekend. I need to find one that's either Bluetooth or I can hook an auxiliary cable up to it so we can hook it directly into our soundboard so that we're not. So what happened to our last one is we had it sitting on the edge of the parking garage in front of the microphone. Big gust of wind took it and it went off the side of the parking garage. So I need to find one with a aux jack so we can plug it directly into the thing here. RFS. Not sure what RFS is. Give us a good hello A220. Not that you guys will be able to hear it over the two arguing E175s here. These two are fighting over space. I do not. Time is it? 6:46. All right. So our Alaska special livery should be leaving in 15 minutes or so. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed. It's going to look fantastic during golden hour, or close to golden hour. I know if Tony's here, he's going to be like, that's not golden hour. That 3 does not work. Boy, how far is that jetway from that plane? Holy cow. I'm laying on the bell for a long time. JetBlue landing over here on 23 left. Too much traffic, I assume. Is that the, sound like the A220. I didn't get a good enough look at it to know what it was. Alright, did it go around behind us? Or is it coming around here? I am waiting for Alaska. Need to check flight radar. The 777 and Iceland are passing each other right now. Iceland's about 27 minutes out. Still got a few minutes for Alaska. That is one of the main ones I'm waiting on. Alright, got Delta coming in from LAX, I believe. If it's not this one, it's the next one. I like the Aer Lingus livery. Yep, this one coming in from LAX. Tech, what's up? Daniel, what's up? DB, what's happening? Yeah, I really like the TAP livery too. Saw a lot of the TUI liveries this week. Some of their special liveries this week. It was really, really nice. Got another Delta coming in. Will Southwest get a move on before Delta gets here? Probably not. We'll see. They like to make that run right as soon as I move the camera away from them. Got American Airlines. Oh, there's what he's waiting on. Small little one I can't ever see. Matt E, what's up? There's our JetBlue. Told you it came around behind us. Stay with the till touchdown, and then we're going to go to the A220 right here in front of us. Now, I do like Brussels. Are they one-engine taxiing? They definitely were. Got that right engine shut off already. I haven't seen this A220. Blue satin sashes. Yeah, I have yet to catch the peacock livery. I want to see the peacock livery, but I have yet to catch it. Caught all of their other specials, but that one. All right, 6:58. Let me check flight radar here. It's not up on flight radar just yet. Still got about a minute left. Still says it's on time, so we're good there. Can't wait to see this livery again. All right, we got United. Turn and burn for the A319. BK, good evening. Come on, Alaska. I hear somebody over there. I'm ready. I'm waiting. Making a quick adjustment to the camera here. There it goes, getting to move on. kind of. Very, very slow. I like the WestJet liveries. They have more special liveries than Air Canada, I think. They got all the Disneyland liveries. I think those are so cool. Don't see too many of them. You know, the other livery I really like, and we don't get them here at RDU, obviously. I know they get them in Miami, but I really like the gold livery, GOL. That fluorescent orange with the gray and the silver, just, it pops. It's perfect. It's one of my favorites. Also, Air Baltic. That's another favorite of mine. I've heard of Morrow Aviation. We won't catch the MD landing, but we will catch the MD-11 departure tonight. As a matter of fact, we got UPS coming at some point today. Is that? I don't think that's an MD-11. I think it's a A300. It's getting close. Alaska's up on flight radar. So we are going to put our focus on that. Oh, no, it is an MD-11. I didn't even notice that it was the MD-11 coming in from Louisville. But we do have another one coming in from Ontario, California. That's the A300. This is weird. Why do we have another MD-11 arrival in just a few minutes? We will definitely catch it. MD-11 is just 18 minutes out. Come on, Alaska. I hear you. I hear you back there. Come on. No, Devin, that's the one we're waiting on right now. Hey, my man Scott, what's up? Tony, thank you. I know, I hear it. Hey, Tony, you believe we're going to get an MD-11 in the daylight? We're about to have an MD-11 arrival in about 18 minutes. You believe that? All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the camera waiting over here for Alaska. Here it comes. I see it. Waited about a year to see this plane again. I'm excited to see it again. There she is. What? You're gonna do me dirty. The one time Alaska decides to use... Nope, never mind. Taking the second turnout. Whew, Had me scared. All right, let's get a close-up. This livery is painted up on the Max 9. Wish the sunlight was just a little bit better this evening. Jackie, what's up? You know, that was my thought process too, Molly. Reminds me of SeaWorld. All right. Absolutely love this livery. It's been a year without seeing it. And we got a FedEx 767 getting ready to depart as well. Very exciting day today. 767 arrival and departure. And then we got the special Alaska livery and an MD-11 arrival all during the daylight hours. Holy cow.
Don't forget your special guest.
We got Devin here on the headset again.
Hi, Molly.
Are you off already, or are you just break time?
It was a 3 to 6 shift, and then they shifted the schedule for this week, so it was a 3 to 7.
Oh.
And I walked out as they started to push Alaska, so hurried on up here so I can beat Molly to the bells. It was nice to see Molly back when Lufthansa was making its inaugural. Hope to see you guys again at some point.
Yeah, her and Vince are gonna be back soon, hopefully. All right, FedEx 767 on the roll. They're always so gentle with our packages.
Very gentle rotation.
Ninety likes. Thank you, Neela.
Republic had to go and ruin it.
I always.
There's 2 E175s down there with radical wingtips. And then there's one down there with short wingtips ruining what would have been 4 straight radical wingtips with the 220.
Yep.
That hurts my feelings. Hope everyone's doing okay. We are midweek. Happy Wednesday. Hump day.
Hump day. Yeah, June 20th, right? I think I saw you say one day, Jackie, June 20th. It's Vince's birthday too, but he's not in here right now for me to wish him a happy birthday.
Here's the other flying whale, West Coast Wonders, finally moving with Alaska. That's 2 specials for Alaska and 2 shows.
Yeah, because we had the Boeing 100. Got a special Southwest tonight, too, a little later.
I've been working on the ramp next to Alaska for a while now. I was getting a little frustrated that they would never send anything.
Right. I know it's been a year at least since this has been here.
Yeah, it had been a while.
They haven't brought Toy Story in a while either.
Yeah, it got repainted to a new one, so I'd like to see the new one come out here soon.
No problem, Rail Stalker. Yeah, we're going to be out here Saturday to give you guys a Lufty show.
Apparently Hughes shares a birthday with West Virginia.
All right, here we go. One last good look at her.
Long roll to Seattle. Almost as long as Icelandair.
Yeah, Iceland always rolls long.
I really can't imagine being on a 737 that long.
No.
I've done a few live streams of Icelandair's flight to and from RDU because it is kind of a cool route that you can do in a narrow body, but unless the winds are in your favor going to Iceland, it's just a drag.
The other thing is it is, John. The other one that would drive me nuts would be like the A321s, the narrow bodies over to like London and stuff. Oh, here we go with
this like Wizz Air and Play, JetBlue now.
JetBlue to London.
Who's getting air started?
I don't know. I hate that thing. I do. I hate it.
You're not the only one, man. But yeah, John, that's me. I'm up here with Mr. Brian, our lovely plane spotting host. I will say personally, I only ever had to deal with one air start over on the T1 side. Southwest tends to keep their planes in good working order. Same for Spirit. Avelo and Alaska and whatnot. Alaska had the one jet without the APU that day, but we tend to keep our planes pretty well in decent shape.
Well maintained. Hey, toothpaste. Icelandair. Too bad we don't have a better golden hour shot for this one tonight.
It's funny.
Dang these clouds.
When he streamed last, we had the same color, but on the Max 9.
Yep.
Hope you guys are ready. Right behind this next departing flight will be our lovely MD-11.
I know, I can't believe we get the MD-11 during the day.
November 288 UP. I hope one day get the 7.5 here so we get that special livery that they got on it.
Alright. I'm not even worried about the departure. I want this MD-11 arrival. Gonna record a little 4K action. Huh? Dude. I'm about to record it too.
Nah, MD-11 go around, give us 2 shots.
Oh dude, that'd be funny. Oh. Dang, look at the American right here. I should have went for that. What is he doing?
American wanted to show off its MD-11 style takeoff.
Holy cow.
Oh, he missed it.
What a departure. Dang it. Why do they got to do that when the MD-11's coming in?
Vincent's finally here. Happy birthday, Vince.
Happy birthday, Vincent. What's up, buddy? Just in time for the MD-11. Big flare.
Oh, he bounced it. Still nice to see it. I haven't seen MD-11 land since the MD-88 left, and that was 4 years ago now.
I don't ever think I've seen this one land other than... Actually, I don't think I've ever seen it land. To be honest.
Yeah, it's hard to get out here that early in the morning. No, I've seen it land twice before now, so yeah, this is my 3rd time seeing it land. Such a nice tri-jet. Honestly, can't wait for the next 747 we get. I know we occasionally get one around Christmas.
Yeah, I'd love to see another 747.
I wonder if UPS taxis with 2 engines since they don't need that 3rd anymore.
I don't know.
Are they leaving later tonight?
I don't know. I haven't checked flight radar. 3rd engine is on.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked. All right. And I hope that's not our special Southwest. I don't think it is. I think that's closer to 8 o'clock.
We do have our standard MD-11 departure for the night, so we can still finish with that, which is great.
Nice.
This is probably the quickest
All right.
turn we'll see them ever do.
I'm going to swing to Southwest just in case it is our special. It is not, though. Hopefully they didn't change it on us. I was worried about Alaska doing that, changing it on us. Back to our MD-11. So what you up to?
It is late, fun. Okay. I worked hard on that on Saturday. Gave it a bath. From his full draft. Play bar and it doesn't look like it. Very clean to the dirt. Yeah, most of the time it's nasty. I'll catch you on the foot now. The Triple Crown, I think. Heart, big heart. That's a Triple Crown, yeah. Can't ever keep it there. It was supposed to be here. Spring style. I figured they would change it.
All right, I'm gonna look. $740 is when it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that was your 740.
Was it?
Yeah, it's not Triple Crown anymore.
No, of course not. All right, so no more. We're not waiting for a special anymore, unfortunately. I knew somebody would change it today, whether it be Alaska or whether it be Southwest.
We had too many good things to take one away.
Exactly. Can't have too much of a good thing. Looks like Mother Nature might cooperate with us just a little bit this evening for a sunset. We'll see. I wish the sun was setting right now since there's not a whole lot happening. Yeah, it's been pretty good. 767 departure, A350 departure, 777 departure, MD-11 arrival, 767 arrival. It's been pretty good. Alaska special livery. It's been an action-packed, hour and a half? You're not eating rice today, so what are you choking on now?
I was ready to button fast. Getting it. It's just a measly CRJ.
Huh?
We got an ATR on final now. Our ATR 72 from New Bern.
I know. Dang, really? We might be able to get it 2 hours. Maybe. My teammate got an F350. He just barely can get it through there.
Oh. Alright, you guys will find this a little cool. Somehow behind this American behind the ATR, there is a Black Hawk from Fort Bragg, or currently known as Fort Liberty. Not sure if it's going to come and stay here, but it's on the ILS path. Wonder if we'll see that come down to field level. I mean, that would be cool.
Shutting that left engine down there.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, we know exactly where you're going.
Like that time where
Map man, what's up?
They were dealing. All right, now once they alert, and then British radar kind of ping, like, hey, aircraft, who are you? He still calls somebody to the scene. Hey, is there somebody up there in the top? It's the big flock of birds. Whoever finally they contacted that day, big squeaky.
I'll do that on the show. I'm like, cars over here.
Found your car. I promise you didn't park it in Boston.
There they are. I guess that was them walking to it. I don't know.
All right, there the helicopter is on the right. Found it.
There she is. Let's do it.
My family still calls it Fort Bragg. Fort Liberty is just weird.
Yeah, I didn't even realize they changed it. Actually, I forgot they changed it.
That's how forgettable the name is.
Yeah, right? All right, finally we're going to see the Blackhawks instead of hearing them for once.
Yeah, 3 of them took off about 2 hours ago, headed south. So, wonder what training mission they were on for the National Guard.
Yeah, I was standing up here before I started, and I saw 3 of them go off that way.
Like right there by there.
I wish it.
Bells. That took me way too long to notice. Yes, Molly, I'm wearing your pink headset. I like the pink headset. It's comfortable. Thank you, Evans, for the 1 gifted membership. There you go. They hear the bells now. Ah, we can't see it, but Zeus is coming in on 3-2. So we got 2 Blackhawks, and no, they got an Apache and a Blackhawk. I lost it. There you go.
Yeah, that thing is hard to. Oh,
Oh, screen went out.
yeah, it didn't like something.
Didn't like that very much.
Oh, it's coming back. It's my battery's loose or something. There we go.
We tried to keep it for you.
It did that. It did that earlier. Whenever I spun around for something else before I started the show, and I was like, "What is the what is the matter with you?" Uh-oh. PD's on the move.
I think they're just spot checking. Yeah, that was cool. You don't see too many of those helicopters come down from Fort Liberty, Fort Bragg.
What's that other one's gonna fly right over us?
Nah, they're 400 feet. I think they're just landing back at the base. Too bad we can't see them. Zoe, I am Devin. I work here at the airport with a Velo. Sometimes I help up here with Brian every once in a while.
Making a racket over there, that's for sure.
Fingers crossed they're not coming for us. I sure hope not either.
Right. Please don't come for us.
I don't think I've ever seen a Chinook here before.
I've never seen one.
I've seen one of those little hover jets. I forget what they call them, but not a Chinook.
Yeah. I'd like to see a Chinook here. That'd be dope.
There are pictures, so they've come here in the past, but they don't stay here long. Well, there's one Chinook that comes here very often. It's on Frontier.
Yeah. Right?
Chinook the Gray Wolf likes to make an appearance every once in a while. Here's what should have been Triple Crown, but they swapped her out.
Of course they did. Dang you, Southwest.
I don't know what he did to get the Popo out.
Wasn't me. Not this time. Uh-oh, gonna go out July 1st with
Oh,
a Velo,
gosh.
Scott.
Now I gotta look at my schedule. Make sure I'm not there. I'm kidding.
You can entertain Scott while he sits there. Hey, you guys can play paper, rock, scissors.
I am
Have you
working
seen those?
both days. Scott is flying, actually. So if you're there in the morning, Scott, I'll see you.
You guys can rock, paper, scissors it up. Seen that video?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I've actually done that a few times. Sometimes some kids are like waving at you out the window like they're super excited. It's kind of actually puts a smile on your face sometimes.
Exactly. That's what I would be all about. Like, come on, beat me at rock, paper, scissors. All right.
Have fun job.
Yeah.
Hey, we can start counting parking spots right here. 1.
3 days. That would be hard to remember all of it.
Heading to Manchester. 103 likes. Thank you guys for the likes.
Scott's going to Manchester. That is not a morning flight, so I think they're actually going to change the schedule for it to be a morning flight, so I might see you. I might not. I forget what the schedule is because it keeps swapping so much. But Monday they got me on night shift, and Friday they got me on morning shift, so I just might see you, Scott. Hope you have a good trip when that time comes.
Oh. I was about to do something and then thought completely left my brain. to check on that really fast because my thing's not working down here. Got a low like count today. Are you guys not hitting the like button today or what?
I hit the like button before I walked up the stairs. Gave him my trusty like. Helping out the channel any way I can.
Although it is pretty slow today.
The next big jet we'll be getting is American 1934 from LaGuardia 319. Former America West. But right now, just got a bunch of private planes coming back from flight school and whatnot. Maybe a couple of PGA guys.
The ones I can't see. I got this one.
I mean, don't worry, man. Even when I'm flying up in the air, even I can't really see them. I'll tell y'all, that's actually the scariest thing about flying. Is when you can't see the planes you're looking for. Your radar goes, traffic, 1 o'clock. I'm looking, I don't see them.
Where?
They're blending in with the clouds. Need more information. And then sometimes it yells traffic and see a big old Southwest climbing over top of you. And you're like, ah, there it is.
Found it. Whoops.
Well, somebody here likes the turboprops. I like turboprops. Wish we had more of them here. Brian, you would have loved Seattle back in the day.
Oh, I'm sure.
All of those Dash 8s flying around.
Scary little things.
Nah, those are fun.
They freak me out, dude. Like, they're cool planes, love them, but being on one, I think it would be scary. A friend of mine from Australia, she sent me a video. She's over here now, and she sent me a video flying on a Dash 8, and I was like, no, absolutely not. And she was right there by the prop. I was like, no, not happening, not doing it, ever.
They remind me of slower MD-80s.
Right?
Those things could rock it. I flew one out of Seattle to Portland, and I plane spotted Portland with my cousin David, who was here on another stream. We had a lot of fun. We had the whole row to ourselves, so I was out one window taking pictures, and this is during COVID too, so like we weren't really supposed to be moving, but there was no one on the plane, so it was like a sightseeing tour. $20 for sightseeing from Seattle to Portland, I'll take it.
They may be fun to fly on, but I don't know. Yeah, as long as I'm in the back or all the way at the front, just keep me away from the prop and I'll be fine. I think the prop would make me way too nervous. Continental connection. Ooh. It's weird they got rid of all of them. Other countries around the world still use them, but we don't here in the U.S. You know, I do have to say one thing about the E-175s and their wingtips. They're huge.
Yeah, those long wings.
Yeah, they're so funny.
It's like an
looking.
extra 8 feet. They claim they help with aerodynamics.
Well, they look funny.
Oh, yeah. I used to, like, when the H-20 first came out, I actually got them confused.
See, there you go. ERB knows the sound is unpleasant. The fear of it lobbing your head off is unpleasant.
If you didn't like Dash 8s, you don't like MD-80s. I think it kind of goes hand in hand. If you love Dash 8s, you sat by the window.
As long as I'm behind the engine, I'm okay.
The engine's everywhere.
This is true.
There's still a couple. Porter still got a couple, but their E195 E2s are going to slowly take over those
Man,
Dash
I
8
can't.
routes.
I can't wait till somebody in the States buys some E2s. I think they look really good.
The reason they won't buy E2s, and I keep telling people this, is because of the seat capacity rule.
Yeah.
The E190 is by itself, where you can get to the E2, has too many seats to be considered a regional jet. And then the E2s are too heavy to be considered regional jets.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So there's an E175 E2. We'll never buy any because the engines put the weight too
too
far.
too far up there.
And it's not even by much. It's just because of the engines. So unless Congress changes the law, and I don't think they're really caring about changing that law right now, then we will not have any E2s fly domestically in America. Though they are really nice.
Yeah, they are really nice.
They use a similar engine to what the A220 used, so more whales will be in the sky.
We need some more whales. Speaking of which, we got 2. That Delta one still hasn't left yet.
Las Vegas to Los Angeles, or I'm sorry, vice versa, 24 years ago. Yeah, I flew 2 MD-80s, Newark to Atlanta, Atlanta to RDU, and then COVID hit. Couldn't fly anymore. Where are these birds coming from?
I don't know, but there's been a lot of them the last little while.
You guys couldn't see it, but over our heads by maybe like 3 feet, they just buzzed us.
About 150 of them, too. They're still going over there, look. Like a bunch of them over there.
Too bad the camera can't pick it up, or else we'd show you, but they're just scattered, like little bats coming out of a cave.
Just everywhere, like suddenly.
Put that in the NOTAMs real quick. Attention, all aircraft. Large amount of birds in the vicinity.
Large amount of tiny birds everywhere. See, I just now saw that little one out there landing. 2-3.
It's annoying to clean off.
Ugh.
I've dealt with 4 of them, which is a small amount if you think about it. I'm working this job almost a year now. But it's a mess.
Were you here that day that Southwest had to come back?
What, they hit birds too?
The bird strike? I saw it on flight radar, and I was like, what is happening with this Southwest? Apparently it took off, hit a bird, and immediately turned around and came back. It didn't go anywhere else. It went right back in here.
Nice little circuit.
Yeah.
I was here when the Canadian Air Force 330, they were flaring for a touch and go, hit birds, that touch and go turned to a landing. Like right as they were flaring to hit the toga button.
I saw so they were taking off this way last year, and what was the Delta flight to Paris in the 767. He comes down. I'm sitting at the end of the runway, and he comes down. He's going up, and you could see the exhaust. Then all of a sudden, you see a lot of exhaust, and then back to normal. Sucked one in and fired it right back out. I was like, definitely a bird strike. Don't think we've got any beavers on the runway. No water close by.
No, there's plenty of water close by.
Yeah, that's true. The lake back here.
Yeah, 3 lakes nearby. I got Lake Crabtree, those 2 little reservoirs to our left. I don't know if they have an official name or anything like that, but I know Crabtree's off to our right.
I've heard them holler coyotes on the radio before.
Oh, no. Southwest hit coyote last year. Had to return. I was glad I don't work for Southwest. I didn't want to see that mess.
Ugh. I'm surprised we don't have deer out on the runway.
My first ever general aviation flight, I was flying with my friend who also works with me, and we're coming back into Raleigh Executive Airport. There's just a deer on the runway.
You ever see that video? You're into racing. You ever see that video that Porsche that hits one on the racetrack?
Oh, that was so unfortunate.
I don't know which was worse, the guy that hit the deer or the guy behind the car that hit the deer, but either way, it was disgusting.
I think there was like a NASCAR race in the past where they had to stop the race for a coyote.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one with a rabbit.
Yep.
Animals get everywhere, guys.
They had a groundhog get killed at an F1 race a couple years ago. They made not a big deal about it, but it was kind of funny when them F1 cars hit it. They were like R.I.P. groundhog.
Yeah, in Canada, the scope clause has no effect, so they don't care too much. So we can get E2s to America. They just, if they were U.S. based, like Envoy or something, they can't get the E175 E2 and call it regional, which is unfortunate.
That was a nice shot of the CRJ in front of the sun, wasn't it, Molly?
I wish Breeze would get the E195 E2 since they're mainline anyway. It would make no difference.
It wouldn't
for them.
it wouldn't make no difference to them. But I think they're going to go with the A220 because they were. I saw something they were talking about reserving the E190s for like charters and stuff.
The 190s are going, and the 95 is going to charter. Yeah.
And then the 220s are going to go mainline.
I don't know why though. They're having so many engine issues these days. I would keep a couple of reserve 195s around. They're really nice actually on the inside. Got to fly them from New Orleans.
Then of course you got JetBlue retiring all theirs by next year in favor of the A220.
Well, that's if their 320s can get revived fast enough. They had to park half of their fleet due to the same engine issues.
Yep.
Watched a video on the Pratt & Whitney engine issues because they're gear turbofans.
Yep.
So the inner compression stage is on a different gear for higher efficiency, while the main blades spin slower to allow for higher intake, which is really cool. It's a really smart concept, but apparently something to do with those gears aren't working as intended, causing mid-air shutdowns and overheatings and things like that, which is rather unfortunate.
Speaking of the E195, versus the E190.
JetBlue E190.
E190.
Hello, Daniel. This is Devin. I work here at the airport with the Velo. How y'all doing? I'm not here all the time. I'm here sometimes.
Hey, there goes our baby bus with
Bells?
with the different
Bells.
cowling on it. I think your Avella with the different cowling was over there, wasn't it?
Yeah, 806 is our plane with the cowling issue. It hit birds in Florida on the way back to New Haven.
I thought I saw it come in before I started the show. And this one right here's got a cowling. It's mismatched over on the left side. If it's the same one. It may have already left, and I missed it.
Yes, it is me, Devin Moe. I'm in chat sometimes. Sometimes I'm here with Brian streaming.
It almost looks like it may not be the same one. How did I miss the one? Or did we see the one depart? Shoot, I don't remember. It's getting to that part of the day where it's been a long day now.
Oh, there's bells. JetBlue's leaving.
Hey, thank you for posting that, Molly. Somebody's been checking out my merch. We get not notifications, but we know on the site when people check out the merch. It's been somebody the last couple of days, on and off. I guess they're trying to make a purchase decision.
And
on what shirts to buy.
MattMan64, thank you for that clarification. I did get it wrong. It's not a Congress issued. It is indeed a pilot union issue, as there, like you said, there is an agreement to keep from outsourcing their jobs to regionals who don't get paid as much, which is where the seat counts and weight limits derive. So you're right, but the aircraft size is still...
It is our odd cowler, and it was a turn and burn. He was in a hurry. You could tell when he reached the end of the taxiway there, he was in a hurry. Saw this one here on Monday.
Yeah, appreciate the insight, Matt, man. Don't mind learning. That's got the gray cowling on from the old livery. That's weird. Ah, just below the sun.
Just below the sun.
Needs to get back to Newark, yeah.
He's in a hurry, that's for darn sure. Alright. JetBlue E190 hanging out, waiting on the A220.
I guess they probably are going to use the same gate, aren't they?
Yeah, I think this one was late. I think the A220 was late because the Delta A220 beat this one here, and for the last few episodes of the show, it's been flipped. JetBlue's up here before Delta. It also came in on that side, too.
Ah, that didn't help. This JetBlue got a funny nickname?
I don't know. Let's find out. Our Blue Stars. It's not funny.
Not funny.
It's something. Speaking of funny, here we go. Our E175 with the funny wingtips. Such big wingtips for such a small plane.
Embraer makes the E175. That's what the E stands for.
Just below the sun again.
Maybe this next Embraer from Delta to Austin can be the perfect one for us.
Dang, all these birds, man. Everywhere. They're all headed for that one set of trees right there. I guess the roost. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, as long as they stay off of the runway, that's fine by me. What type of aircraft do I fly? Currently, I'm training on the Cherokee. That single-engine, piston-driven plane. Trying my best to get more flight hours in, both dealing with a current schedule change, and I'll get back to flight training shortly after that. But it's been a fun journey, learning to become a pilot.
No such luck. This one's going to depart too late.
Yeah, it's kind of low. You know who would hit the sun? The MD-11.
Yeah, it would probably go over it.
I think that A220 has a funny name.
I think it was, I don't know. Saw it a minute ago. Blue satin sashes. So not really funny.
But it is a tongue twister.
It is, because I almost can't say it.
Blue satin sashes.
You gotta slow sashes down. Sashes.
Yeah, the A220 I flew was Frank Sika. It wasn't even a blue joke. It was named after one of the JetBlue execs at the time. Wait, Embraer is an acronym? Empresa Brasileira de Aeronáuticas. Really? I had no clue that it was an acronym. I just thought Embraer was a name.
Had no idea.
That is awesome, ERB. See, we can now label this stream educational. We're all learning things.
Exactly, right? I like learning new things. Most of the time, I'm just here giving you guys the planes. Matt Stiles, welcome into the show. Glad you were able to catch us. Greetings to you. Welcome to the Carolina Aviation family. Sun's getting bright.
Almost sunset time.
Uh-oh.
AJD, right now I'm still training, so I'm still only at the student pilot level, working on getting ready for solo soon. If the weather will cooperate whenever I have my days off, which it does not.
Normal.
Classic pilot issues. But, yeah, I fly the Piper Cherokee, is what I'm currently being trained on. And then once we're done with that, I'm going to move to the Cessna 172, which is where my flight school has their instrument rating aircraft on. But besides that, I just enjoy flying in general. I'm not a pilot of the airlines yet, so no type ratings of that sort. But currently student pilot level, and once I solo, I'll get my official student pilot license to carry around when I do my cross countries without my instructor. But on final, we have Joaquin the Kit Fox, Frontier A320neo from Dallas.
I've been seeing this one a lot lately.
And Sun Country coming in from Macon, Georgia on our right.
That is such a weird flight.
I can't tell you how many times Sun Country's just doing charter stuff, and then they'll flip it around for the Minneapolis flight when they're done. I don't even think it's the same plane from this morning. I think they swapped it out. They do a lot of weird stuff. There's the 220.
Looks like we're doing a Tide Pod today.
I have a mixed feelings about Sun Country.
I love
I love all their liveries.
I like the Tide Pod the best.
They're all unique in their own little way.
Saw a plain white one here one time. The only reason I knew it was Sun Country is because the tail was the only thing painted. Absolutely love the Tide Pod livery from Sun Country. Ah, crap. I gotta fix that back.
Molly has told us that we have another ATR in 9 minutes from Wilmington. There goes the whale.
Talk to me, baby.
We have earmuffs on, and I can't tell you how loud that was.
Yeah, being up here without a headset on.
No, try being on the ramp with just
No thanks.
next to him.
That would be really loud.
I was down there maybe 3 hours ago when a breeze pushed one of their 220s out. That loud thing.
Beautiful Sun Country. A220's getting a move on, but we also have the Blueberry on the move over here. I gotta fix the chat here. Tide makes me itchy.
See you later, ERB. Thanks for hanging out.
See ya, ERB.
Tide makes you itchy. Oh, no. Oh, Mountain Air just landed. I hate that they land over there.
Yeah,
you can't
no.
get to see them.
All right, A220, golden hour.
I will say this. I do hope to probably get my commercial rating before I get my multi-engine rating, just so that I have the ability to run cargo with airlines like Mountain Air while I get my multi-engine, make it pay for itself. The smart way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Or go down in the summer to the beaches and run some banners. Either way, you'll pay for my own flight hours that way. Plenty of people need crop dusters out in the Midwest. Those are real pilot skills.
Yeah, we'll have that. It looks like we're going to have a sunset, hopefully. Mountain Air Cargo's hauling the mail. Literally. Moving very quickly down the hill. It's not now, but slowing down.
Looks like the refuel truck just left UPS. That's a good sign. Oh, this was one flight. Minneapolis to RDU to Charlotte. Wow. Atlantic City to Macon to Raleigh, Durham, back to Minneapolis. That is a lot of legs. While Brian's looking at this E190, I bet you this 319 is going to go right past the sun.
You know what? It probably would. It would be my luck. Oh, yeah. Early rotation. Watch. It's going to go over it. It's going to go over it. Absolutely.
Oh, no! Oh, that's not even fair. It teased us.
We're batting 1,000 tonight. Man. So close. Maybe the A220 will give it to us. Maybe.
That was the closest we've gotten tonight. And they beat us to the
went over
bells.
it.
We're so busy on the plane, they beat us to bells. Good job, Brian.
Oh, man.
Vanilla milkshakes or vanilla ice cream? I missed it.
Nice rail stalker. Yeah, we have some viewers on board the 777 headed to London.
That's why the view counts down. They're on the plane.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's the other Mountain Air cargo landing over there on 3-2.
You know what? We should have made them pay for the Wi-Fi so they can still watch.
Yeah, right. That's what I would do. I'd be like, look, I watched myself leave. I don't know what time they'll get there in the morning. They could watch themselves land on Big Jet if he's on.
My dream airline. You know, I haven't really thought it that far. I literally just love the joy of flying and traveling. Quite frankly, and we missed another Bell's opportunity as the JetBlue plane is finally parked itself.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either. But quite frankly, I just love flying. I would be glad to fly any airline for that matter. Southwest with their fleet familiarity. Ooh, that's a lot of words. It would be easy to be able to fly wherever, whenever. The bases wouldn't be too out of the way. So probably an airline like Southwest, yeah, to be completely fair. Them or JetBlue.
Yeah, I do like flying JetBlue.
I know other friends of mine have aspirations to fly things like the Dreamliner. I'm not too big on international flying. It's too long. I love the thrill of the up and down, the touch and goes, stuff like that.
Actual pilot activities.
Maybe I'll move out west and fly Alaska and do their milk runs.
Yeah, I saw that video the other day.
Jeb Brooks' milk run?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the birds in the video. There you go. You saw some of them.
So many birds tonight.
But yeah, personally, flights like the milk run or the island hopper for United, where you're doing consistent legs, it's a lot of work. I love those challenges.
I still need to watch that Air France video that he did recently with that A3.
Oh, the Air France island hopper.
Yeah. I haven't watched that one yet. So glad I'm not watching you guys. Wait a minute, Tony, you had a milkshake and you didn't bring me one? You come up here empty-handed without a milkshake? What? I see how it is.
I know I didn't get milkshake because you guys don't expect me to show up, but really? You didn't bring Brian one? He had the stream up here for like a week now. Rude. Milwaukee to Chicago is a 25-minute flight. Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. I'm not sure if it's Envoy who does that or if American does that main line, but
So weird.
yeah, I love short hops, dude. Like, I don't know what it is about short hop flights.
You know what I think is the funniest one? UPS and the A300 from here to Greensboro.
Yeah,
It's like 9 minutes, seriously.
like something is just fun for me when I hop on VATSIM real quick. Like I load up the 7.3, got to like do so much paperwork just get it started.
And then it's
And then
like,
you take off for Charlotte and you're like, all right, I'm back on the ground.
it's like time to do my paperwork again.
like I got a whole flow for whatever aircraft I'm flying at this point. Like when I'm flying, my Cherokee, I like to get everything pre-planned of what I'm gonna do for the day. Like where am I going? What waypoints? What alternates? What is the plan for if we have any sort of emergency? And then you just go do it. It's a lot of fun.
So from London here to London, it's about 8 hours. Can be shorter, can be longer, depending on weather conditions.
And it's a 6-hour time change
Yeah.
up.
So they left here at 6. So it'll be about midnight when they get there, right? No.
So it's midnight there now. And then plus the 8 hours of travel. Be 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
It'll be about 8 in the morning, yeah.
So there you go. That's how you do the time change.
Yeah, I want to fly over to Europe. Probably be next year. Fingers crossed it's next year. See that big red line? It's just like, that says stay away from me. Nope, that's a no-go zone for me.
Yeah, replying to Scott. There's one guy who's based out of RDU who has an Instagram account and a podcast. You don't mind me plugging it real quick, Brian? Pilot to Pilot. He has a podcast and he flies stuff like that all the time. He's contracted out airlines like not Flight Jest. What was that airline that comes here? I forget what it's called. Wheels Up, stuff like that.
Yeah, Wheels Up.
But what the thing is for him, he has to travel to his job every time. So there's a lot more travel involved with just getting to your job before you actually do your job. So while it's a lot of fun, and, you do a lot of random destinations, and sometimes you get to go with these cool people for like a week to like random islands that they feel like is they're rich enough to go to, cool hotels that you're paid to be in. So it's great. I don't know if I like that much randomness as much as I like the normal. Here's your monthly schedule that I'm currently doing with the airline. So it's something I'm gonna think about, but might not necessarily be for me. No plugs, said Pip.
This is at Dirty United. We saw this one come in a little while ago. It's so dirty.
Are they ever clean?
Not these. I remember seeing the Delta 767 here all the time. There
That's about as close we're gonna get.
Close. Delta 767 from Paris, always nasty. I'm like, dude, wash your planes.
Do you know how much stuff is just stuck on there?
Yeah.
If you ever see the bottom of our planes, you'll see that there's just tire gunk from like its landings and whatnot just sprayed on there. You guys just gotta hope you fly through a rain cloud long enough to get that stuff washed off. There's no scrubbing it off at this point.
It's funny to watch. I was watching Big Jet when he went to Louisville, and they were out there washing all their planes, the UPS planes. I was like, really? No wonder they're so clean.
I gotta look out for Pip Hastings. He's gonna get really upset at me for plugging. I'm gonna get banned.
Like their newer stuff, like the E175s are not clean at all, but some of their newer stuff, like the other planes are fairly clean, but that one right there was just dirty.
All right, got a wide body hype.
Frontier's always clean.
Well, how else are you gonna see the animals?
You're right. They take good care of their planes, that's for sure.
Well, the Pratt & Whitney ones are always in maintenance. I hope they're pretty good. But the UPS from Ontario A300 is almost here. This will be our second to last wide body of the night before the MD-11 leaves. The side stick without a side stick.
That'll be leaving about an hour. Still got a lot of sunlight left. Sun is nowhere near the horizon yet.
This is the only thing I like about summer, is the sunsets last forever. I went to the mountains. I caught the sunset. Then I drove up the mountain and caught it again.
Yeah, absolutely. I used to do that all the time. When I lived up there, shoot.
It's like a pastime. Can you beat the sun up the mountain?
It's funny, too, when I had a hard time, and even now, after living here for 12 years, I still have a hard time adjusting to the fact that it's almost completely dark by 8:40-ish, when it was like almost 9:30 before it was completely dark up there. It's about a 20-minute time difference up there.
It's completely different in Denver because the city sits at the base of the mountain, so the sun sets about an hour early. Come on, 220. You can do it. Oh. I don't think we're going to get it. Sun's too low now.
There's always that little bit of time where they wait. I was too focused on this and forgot all about the A220 out there.
Is there another whale?
Yeah, that Delta A220.
Oh. Look at that rudder kick.
You know, I do have to admit, the A330 is probably one of the most elegant looking landings I've ever seen. Because they set them down on the back wheels so gently, and they set them down on the first set of wheels gently. Like they really glide in. I noticed that when I was in DC last year.
If you want A330s, you need to go to Atlanta. They got a crap ton over there.
A bunch, yeah.
I could watch it all day.
I'd prefer an A350, but that's just me.
They got both. That's what you need to do. You need to do a stream off of the hotel.
Pip did that a couple of weeks ago. It's an awesome show. If he could have kept his internet going. Fried is one of his hotspots, I think.
American with the clean wingtips. Good job. Keep them that way. Frontier's leaving. They're going to get up early because they're a 320 Neo. I doubt that they'll get the sun shot.
Amy, I won't. I'll be working. During the week, I won't be out here until 6, anywhere from 5 to 6. But our next show will be on Saturday. We're going to do a Lufty show.
Bring snacks.
Lots and lots of snacks. I don't know if we'll be here all day because I don't know how busy it's going to be. Saturdays normally aren't busy. Come on, right in front of the sun. Do it.
Nope, too high.
Dang it.
I had hope for a second. Then it kept pulling up. Got a nice moonshot, actually. It's like almost right above us. Little too much for right now.
Too much, yeah. The camera won't.
But the moon's almost half right now. It's kind of nice.
We've been getting this shot right here in front of some serious cloudage for the last 3 episodes now.
Yeah, I think Lufty still sends a 340 on occasion to Atlanta.
They've been getting, or Dulles has been getting the A340s double daily. They were 2 weeks ago when I checked. They were getting them, both of their A340s. I was like, what? And then they switched to the A380, but I don't know. I think the 747 came the other day, and then the A380 came the other day.
Yeah, Marcus, he got on the A380 to with Lufthansa recently. I think either today or yesterday. He's off to Germany again. 340 daily in Atlanta. Not bad. Not bad at all. How could I have known that was Charlotte? It's always Charlotte. 321 in an RDU has to be Charlotte.
Or DFW. I've seen DFW lately.
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot. It's one of those two hubs. It's never not the hub, though.
No, absolutely not. Wonder if we can I'm gonna set you right here for just a second. See if I can go back up on my settings here.
The Charlotte flight is like maybe 28 to 40 minutes of airtime, depending on direction of the runways. But it's like an hour, 30-minute flight due to Charlotte's long line traffic for Eastern departures. It's god awful. I've done it 4 times, 2 from RDU, 2 from Charlotte. And always on the Charlotte ones was it the longer flight. Or at RDU, it's pretty nice. Like, I took it first thing in the morning, took off. I landed, went right into my gate, like 45 minutes total. Leaving Charlotte, it was a 40-minute wait in line just to take off.
Spend more time going and coming and going from the aircraft than you do actually in the air.
122 likes. That is great.
Thank you, Brian, for that update.
Shreveport Steam? Stream. Where is Shreveport?
That's Louisiana, right? No. Right? Nope, can't do it. All right, bear with me a second.
It is Louisiana.
I thought it was. Yeah, hold on. No, it's coming back. Come back. Watch it. It's stuttering.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I have to constantly make adjustments to keep it from doing that.
I mean, Shreveport does have an Air Force base on one side and the airport on the other. Oh, it's a Western Global maintenance base. So they got MD-11s out there. That's nice.
All right, our A220's headed out there. We got that E-175 still just sitting there.
Shreveport would definitely be a good spotting day. Don't know if the live stream be all that good. Some dead time in there, but if you got MD-11s on a regular basis, I'll take it. That American has been sitting there a minute. I'm so sorry. Anyone's got a timer on that thing? That 737 landed here maybe 20 minutes ago. No, it's got a gate. It's got no people.
Oh, that makes sense too. No people.
Shame on them. Now, I'll be honest. I've done that too on accident. We were sitting in the break room. And the flight number, like flight times, was going to land at one time. And the pilots flew like really fast. I got here a half hour early.
Oh.
And then the Spirit people walking is like, you guys got a plane out there? We're like, we have a what?
Did we really? Ah, crap.
It didn't sit too long. Just maybe 2 minutes. But still, it's like, you aren't supposed to be here, sir.
Show up early. You're going to wait. All right. Waiting on the A220, and then we will move to the sunset after that. It is getting closer.
Yeah, we're just lucky we're not a hub. You do that in Dallas, you're not long for this job.
Yo, I'm sure. Steve Reynolds, what's up?
Reynolds' first flight was Raleigh, Durham to Shreveport via Dallas, Fort Worth.
Nice. All right, here we go. Delta A220 on the move. Trying to make sure you guys get the best quality of the sunset this evening. So I am monitoring the softwares a little closer.
Almost MD-11 status.
Always, always. Wonder if it's the same pilot. 'Cause I swear, every time they come out of here, it's like that. Especially when we had that big storm that one night. Oh, that was probably the best departure aside from the MD-11 I've ever seen, and that A319 that we missed. Because he was just straight up and out. Mother Nature putting on a wonderful show. And of course, as you guys know, when it gets closer to the horizon, we'll zoom in on it.
Looks like Americans almost ready to accept their 737.
Oh, is it going to go right there on the corner?
Yeah. They just weren't
They just
ready.
weren't ready, yeah.
The back carts were in the way and people weren't there. Do
So-
hope you guys appreciate Mr. Brian here, because my feet hurt. I don't know how he stands here on almost 3 times a week basis for 3-4 hours. It's not for me.
And then, but you got to think too, I came from work 9 hours
Oh yeah.
on my feet.
This dude's putting 15 hours on his feet for you guys.
Yeah. That's why you'll see me do this. Flamingo it. Absolutely. That's all we ever do. That's what we're here for. Southwest getting a move on.
Man, just got the parking spots because theirs is apparently not ready.
Yeah.
Ready yet?
Americans isn't ready yet.
They let them And now they're about to let them taxi in. Finally got their wands out and they're all ready. What's going on down there?
Wouldn't be an episode of the show without the wee-woos. I'm telling you, every episode we see them at least once. I don't know where that one just went. It's hiding behind the trees.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop at the gate.
Finally, after 30 minutes of sitting here waiting.
Pip with a $2 donation.
On PBS.
Sunsets by Brian every Wednesday night on PBS. Yeah, we get Bob Ross out here. Happy Little Clouds. we can finally hear some bells as American pulls into its gate.
Oh, we're not going to get to see it go below the horizon tonight. Well,
The horizon is the clouds tonight, unfortunately.
unfortunately, yeah. No spectacular horizon shot. Thank you for that $2 super chat, Pip. Greatly appreciated, as always, sir.
The PIP broadcasting service. All right, you ready, Molly? Ready for the bells?
Ready, set, go.
Bells.
I'm surprised you could hear that one of being all the way on the corner right there.
I was anticipating that I could finally hear it. That's the funny thing. If you're listening for something, you'll hear it.
18, I think it's 18 or 16. I never hear it, ever.
I think it's 14 that's like actually just genuinely broken. I don't think the bells work on 14.
But I never hear the one over there at 18 or 16.
Well, you know what? Looks like they're about to park it at 14, so let's see if it works.
They are about to put that delta on 14, aren't they?
Oh, I now know where that air starts here. They're using it for that JetBlue. Oh, gosh.
Oh, great.
Watch them ruin MD-11 time.
They definitely will.
AJD said Hell's Bells. That is a great song, actually. I love that song.
Yeah. Not as spectacular as what we're used to. It's still gorgeous, though.
All right, Molly, here we come.
Yep, here we go. Gonna fight over D14. C14. I'm at the wrong end. They gotta open the door first.
Monty Python interlude.
Dang it. Something keeps disrupting it. Bells.
Oh, there's the bells. Now he beat me to it. So that one does work. It's
It
like I
does
said,
work.
it's one of those three. It's 14, 16, or
Whoops,
18.
wrong way.
Well, now it's not 14 anymore because I wait till 16 and 18 get used. Oh, Iceland's pushing. Goody. Good.
I think it's 16.
I want your stream back from when that Embraer left. Then we'll know.
Yeah.
There goes Iceland, finally pushing back.
All right, we're gonna go back to the plains. Go back here for our Iceland pushback.
Which means the MD-11 isn't too far behind.
About 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
You know, it's kind of nice seeing Iceland push on time.
Yeah. They're swinging it wide tonight.
I don't know why. It's shorter than yesterday.
I don't know.
Hey Everett, thanks for the super chat of $5.
Hey, Everett, what's up? Good evening. You're very welcome for the show, sir. Almost, yeah.
Here it goes. There goes that air start.
So annoying.
Air start. AP's broken down one line, so you gotta pump air through the thing to start introducing them up there. Those things have been broken.
Molly with a membership milestone, amazing 6 months, and looking forward to many more. Thank you, Molly. Greatly appreciate that. Fareed, member for 4 months. Hope all is well in RDU, Brian, and hello all. Everything's doing well here. Got our Lufthansa, got our A350. As you can see, Iceland departing on time.
Do you know how hard it is to turn a plane around on time, let alone internationally?
I'm sure a while.
That's why the American sits here for so dang long.
Everett with a 4-month membership milestone, same as Molly.
Molly has a infinite membership milestone. She is here for forever.
Pretty much. Always doing a great job for us, keeping our chat friendly.
You know, explain these milestones, these classes of membership here real quick. I just noticed you have classes now.
Yeah, I've had classes since I started. I couldn't change the price of them because YouTube wouldn't let me. I haven't looked since. So I've got economy, business, and first class, I think. It's been a while since I've seen them, so I have no idea. I think Tony is the only high-up member, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to go in and look.
Oh, look, another Charlotte A321. Who would have guessed?
Oh, of course.
Lus Bus, Legacy US.
What?
Lus Bus. So there are La buses and Lus buses. Legacy American, so LAA, and then Legacy US, LUS. Lus Bus. At least that's what everybody in Charlotte calls them. Because, you know, maintenance, you know, they're completely different maintenance-wise, especially before they had their Oasis mods put in to finally unify the seating configurations.
Yeah.
The old US Airways once had those fat, and I mean super fat first-class seats that didn't match the config of the American side, so... Like, the merger happened in 2014, but the actual paperwork wasn't completely filed till 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So they could actually reconfigure the planes till then, which means they were just stuck. If you still fly some of those 320s, they're not even finished configuring them yet. I don't think they ever will. They still have the old US Airways seats in them. Like, they're ancient.
They'll just leave them alone. Might as well now.
They're going to retire them. They don't want the 320. They want 19s and 21s. They're better.
Yep.
Now, they aren't going to get any 19 Neos. No one wants the 19 Neo, but oh well. I would love to see that, though.
I haven't seen one, so...
Yeah, no one's bought any.
bought any.
They're literally zero in existence because they tested out on the 320, because it's a 320 family, and they offered to everyone a 319 Neo. But people said it was too powerful and not enough seats. So, no one bought any. Same thing for the 318 Neo. When they found out 319 wasn't going to sell, they didn't even bother. Imagine an engine on a plane that big. It's about the size of the plane at this point.
Oh, dude, that would be so funny. I bet that'd be fun to fly on, though.
Dude, it's a fighter jet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see, AJ gets it. It's a Lus bus.
WKC, good evening. Welcome to the show. What do we got? About 30 minutes left in the show. Mother Nature's putting on
Keflavik to Brussels
still
tomorrow.
a beautiful show.
Nice. Iceland has some of the coolest routes, actually. They do a lot of cool stuff out of their little base so close to Europe. them and it's Play and Whiz, or is it just Play out there?
I don't know if Wizz Air flies out there or not. I
know Play is.
Play is.
They're like the direct competitor, but I've been meaning to fly Iceland. I have benefits with them, so maybe one of these days I'll just hop a ride. Like, I got my passport and everything. Up there it goes. Here comes the sirens, folks. Cover your ears. Hurricane warning. Thank you, Rocco, for joining us here in the subscriber list, buddy. Brian does try hard. I like helping him out and joining him when I got time. Molly's also fun here. No, not the wee woos. That's the air start of this E190 down here.
Turn it off.
Yeah, let's go Canes, AJ. Let's do it. Got the siren running. See, Brian makes moving the camera look easy. Now it show you guys, but after touching that camera trying to get that Apache in focus, I'm good.
It's hard.
He makes it look real easy. He turns it so smooth. There goes the engine on that E190. We're almost done here, folks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when I upgrade my tripod again, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be super smooth with it because this thing is it's not tight enough. All the fluid in it thins out because it lives in my car all the time.
Since Iceland's still sitting there, if you don't mind panning just to show them what it looks like.
Yeah. Our little siren box over here.
Yeah, there's a little black, well, it's a white box over on the left engine, and there's a little cord that pumps air through the center of the plane, and it forces the air and the engines to spin, and they start an engine at the gate so they have power when the APU doesn't work.
That little box making all that racket.
Yeah, there's your siren right there. Yeah, none of us like it, trust me.
Oh, are you done? Oh, no?
Well, at least Iceland's leaving.
Come on, make up your mind. Are you guys done with it or what? All right, next up, Iceland. Headed back to Reykjavik.
Yeah, Molly's tried to on that Lufthansa show. Yeah, I'm good. He makes it look easy.
Key is to move your whole body.
Yeah, you're right, AJ. It does sound like it. I love the siren at PNC. I'm officially a season ticket member actually now, so I'm going to be going to a lot more games next season. Hoping we can finally bring the cup back to Raleigh, Durham. Long roll for Iceland.
See ya.
Hey, if you think the hill wasn't away, it would actually hit the sun this time?
Yeah. And our last plane of the night is the MD-11. Maybe we'll catch it again with a little bit of sunlight left.
Icelandair is bringing the 7.5 and 7.6 to Chicago. Oh yeah, they bring that to Chicago. They flirted with bringing it to Seattle, but not quite ready for that yet. And they bring it to JFK and Boston sometimes. Been meaning to go spotting up there so I can see it. Been chasing that special livery 7.5 for a few years now.
Puffers in the Navy. Steve, that's awesome. Who do we got here? Frontier again?
Let's see which one this is. Probably the same one we saw earlier. They do a lot of turns.
I think we saw this one on Monday.
It is Monty the Margay.
Yep.
This was my first Frontier flight, actually. I flew RDU to Philadelphia on this plane.
We saw this on Monday.
It's actually the only trading card I have of a plane I flew on. So I have 5 trading cards. Flew with the Frontier 6 times. Traded one away because I had a duplicate. And this was my first flight on Monty the Margay. Nice to see it again. Coming in from Detroit, RD's had a nice rapid expansion with Frontier, adding a lot of services the past 2 months.
They had like 5 or 7, right?
Yeah, how are we not a base for them yet? Shocks me, blows my mind.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I love the RDU at night. All of these taxiway lights come on, the runway lights come on.
Molly and Brian call them Christmas lights. It's exactly what it
That's
looks
exactly
like.
what they are, the
Yeah.
Christmas lights. Except that Christmas is year-round.
Yeah.
Breeze is back. Air
Yep.
220 coming in from Los Angeles.
I actually saw it this time. Monday, I missed it.
Yeah, they switched this flight between Los Angeles and San Diego. I believe it's Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. It's Los Angeles, and all the other days are San Diego. Something like that. A 136 likes for this Breeze touchdown. Oh, perfect. We should have had more time. I wish I had more time. That was so perfect.
Gotta hold your breath for some of these shots. It's a wonder I don't pass out up here holding my breath doing that. All right, we do have another arrival on final. We'll go to that one in just a minute.
Yeah,
As it gets closer.
2438 from Denver. Trixie the Fox for all you Frontier lovers. Yeah, Molly's. There you go, Molly. Thank you.
Mother Nature's still putting on a spectacular show this evening. As always.
Oh, you can see Iceland just above the clouds there.
Yep.
I gotta do that flight one of these days. They call it Saga class instead of first class.
I didn't know these so cute.
Sun Country's pushing back,
In the Tide Pod livery.
relieving the gate space for Breeze. Brian says thank you, Brian.
You're welcome, Brian.
Oh, he's floating it.
Uh-oh. I think it's, what you call it? It's reached the end of its life cycle. The beacon on the bottom, look at it.
Yeah, it's beaking twice as fast. You're right.
Yep. I know the 787s do that when they have when the beacon will blink different when it's time to change it.
Yeah, I think there's like a computer with like a service hour sensor.
Yeah, and I think it's like 40,000 hours. As soon as it reaches it, it starts blinking different to let them know it's time to be changed.
Yeah, thankfully never seen that on our planes. You can't leave without your beacons working, unfortunately. It's one of the required things for flight. So I'm sure they'll get that fixed.
What about what you call it? Tail ident lights.
The strobe lights?
No. The tail lights.
Oh, those? Not required.
I didn't think so. They drive me nuts flying in and out of here without those on.
Sometimes they just keep them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like settings on most planes where that's just off.
Yeah. So annoying because I'm like, who is this? I can't tell. No lights. Turn your lights on.
Yeah, like you'll see a couple of Velo planes. They're not broken, I promise. Because
They just have them
we
turned
checked.
off.
Yeah, I asked them, it's an extra switch. They kind of just don't feel like switching that night. It's like they don't care. Because like you don't need them during the day, so you just you take off in the daylight hours, never switch
Land
it back
in the
on,
dark and you
just land
forget.
it.
All right, onto the Tide Pod Sunkiss.
Well, there's work. There you go.
Yeah, see, look at how beautiful that looks on camera. God, I love this livery.
Something that did happen once was I was out there marshalling a plane, and I noticed that the strobe lights on our plane weren't working on two sides. So we had to get that fixed almost immediately. Because that's another one of those required things.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Yeah.
Don't touch.
I just noticed something.
What?
That Sun Country works on only one side.
It does. I just noticed
that's
it.
a shame.
I just noticed it. You said that, and I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it dark over there all of a sudden?
That's unfortunate. So like I said, it's not a really requirement. It's also a hard light bulb to get. You gotta get on top of the stabilizer. Just to unscrew like 18 things, just get the bulb out to put the new bulb in and write it up. That's not required. They don't worry about it.
Oh, there it is. Coming at us from the east.
Yeah, Duke Life Flight's flying over. It's too dark to see him properly though. Just a big
They're
ball of
always
light.
too close to try to turn the tripod up to that, and it'll be like, no.
But someone's saying that they know that Delta is flying over because they don't have their tail lights on yet. American and Delta do that especially at their hubs. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like I flew into Atlanta and I was looking at all the Delta taxiing by. No one bothered to turn their taxi lights on, or like their tail light on. Sorry. Like they could not be bothered because they're the hometown airline. Everybody knows who they are. You don't need to advertise.
Exactly.
And then there's one
Bells.
guy who loves it. I missed the bells, didn't I? Who's leaving?
I have no idea, actually. All right, Sun Country up. Turn and burn action.
They've had a long day. They want to go home. Full power.
Speaking of no ident lights.
Well, their APU's broken. I wonder what else is broken on that plane. Okay.
Probably everything.
Everything.
This one's due for retirement, I'm sure.
It'll follow the blueprint livery into retirement not too long after this.
Roman, what's up?
From Warsaw, Poland. I wonder who's the furthest person to ever watch your stream. Now that I think about it.
I'm gonna say Jackie in Australia.
She's watched the stream from Australia?
Yeah.
That is a ways away.
She was here a little while ago. She might still be watching. Let's see, what time is it here? 9 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock tomorrow over there.
Thank you, Brian. I do try. I'm not a professional like our man Brian here.
Just go with the flow with it.
Oh yeah.
But you see what I'm doing? I flamingo. The whole time I'm up here, I'm like constantly changing.
I got a new pair of work boots. They're a little bit better on the arch support. They still hurt at the end of the day.
Dude, my feet. At the end of the day, like I'll go home and I'll sit down. I'll barely be able to walk after this.
Like I'll tell you this, the one good thing about being lead position at my job now is I can sit in the pushback a little bit more often.
Right? Yeah, I'll after standing here let's see, we're going on 3 hours now. I'll get in the car and my foot will start hurting. If I stay on my feet, I'm okay. It's as soon as I sit down and then try to get back up, my foot's like, the heck you are.
Oh, I'm the exact opposite. The moment I get off my feet, it's like heaven.
Nope. It's worse for me to sit down than it is to stay standing.
Ah, thanks, Molly. I appreciate it. That's high praise coming from you. You started all this. I do get to borrow your headset sometimes.
It's true. You did start the co-host spot.
And Brian provides such wonderful camera work from sun up to sundown.
Hey, here we go.
It's MD11 hour.
MD11 hour. The wind's blowing just right. I can hear it already.
What would have made the stream perfect is if we somehow magically got Lufthansa, but had all the white bodies today.
I'll do that on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you, Matt, man. You can thank American Airlines for having a shiny paint job for keeping some of us young people interested. That was the main reason that I started getting into aviation as a kid. Those shiny MD-80s and 737s were super eye-catching. I do miss the chrome airplanes. US Air and their chrome was also kind of nice.
It's funny. I really didn't. Like, I was into planes, but you knew where I grew up. You've been there before. Small airport, teeny tiny airport. We drive by there, see all the little planes sitting out there. Loved it. Didn't really do too much with aviation until I moved here. Went out to the observation deck a few times. Then I got COVID, and I found LA streams. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I had camera equipment. I was like, I'm going to go out and do some photography. And then one day I was like, you know what? I want to share all these. I'm going to start an Instagram. Started it. Started posting on the Facebook page. And then lo and behold, I was like, I don't have any desire to do a live stream. RDU's too slow, blah, 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 blah. And then lo and behold, one day I was like, I was in DC and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this and see what happens. Absolute worst. I had deleted it. It was awful. I had an emergency landing that day, though. And then I put it off for a few months. I was like, maybe one day I'll try it again, blah, blah, blah. Then I did more research. Finally, September rolled around, did a bunch of test shows, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live. I'm going to do it.
Well, Daniel, the reason there's no sound is because there's currently only 2 airplanes with their engines on. Frontier A2320 Neo just started up. Got an MD-11 starting up, and it's just currently time to put the planes to bed. I know here at my airline Avella, we have 2 planes that are based here. Put those 2 to bed about 6 o'clock. T1 starting to shut down. Most of these American planes are here for the night now. It is a little bit quieter than normal. But it's almost bedtime for most of these aircraft. Brian's over there fixing something real quick.
Can you guys hear me now?
Did you guys hear Brian speaking to the big mic real quick?
I didn't show it's registering here on the software.
Got to put my headset back on. Yeah, so on the software, my thing is registering, but on my camera, it's not.
Most flights at RDU probably getting our last few departures for the night. A lot of them try to get out of here before 10 o'clock.
I actually want to try something. You guys are going to probably hear an echo, but we're going to try something tonight while we wait. I'm going to unplug. Now there it goes. It's picking it up. It's just really, really quiet for some reason. On the camera end. I'm monitoring it on the camera. And then over there, it sounds like it's making noise. Hold on. Can you guys hear the ambient a little bit better now? I turned it way up on the software. It's weird when we have issues. Hopefully you can hear me now, but so the busier times are usually in the afternoon, and we've got power failure on the parking garage below us. Yeah, usually in the afternoons is busier. That's why we do most of our shows in the afternoons and evening times. Right now it's winding down, and then come 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, as soon as I shut down, it'll get busy one more time for the day. Okay, you guys can hear it better now. All right. I don't know. Maybe there's an issue with the mic. They're good.
Hey guys, just testing something real quick. See if you can hear that later.
Yeah,
It's registering it. Like 20 seconds delay.
yeah, it's like a 20-second delay in the thing there. So, yeah, I cranked it up to see what it sounds like. Hopefully you don't hear us echoing. That's the reason why I turned that mic down, is it'll start to echo.
Yeah, I just did a test there. Picked up my phone, listened to it. So I heard me a little better. Didn't want to be too loud, and it picks a lot more ambience.
Yeah, see, little echo, but can hear the airport. I need to get one of the long shotgun microphones. I need to go to and get a new mic. That one's just a little too short. So that's why you'll hear me like quiet way down. So
Yeah.
you can't really hear me. But see, it's not registering on the camera, but it is registering out there.
Did you answer the Western NC question?
I missed it.
Right up there.
So AJD, I am from the easiest way to describe it is I'm from Cherokee. My mom lives about 7 miles from the Cherokee Indian Reservation. Was born and raised in Silva, about 20 miles from Cherokee.
Nice railroad museum not too far from there too. If you ever get a chance, Great Smoky Mountain Railroad.
Man, we used to, when I was a kid, me and my dad used to chase that train, and I lived right like a quarter mile, half mile up the road from it. You'd hear it off in the distance. Man, especially the steam engine. I would go running down there, watch it go by every day.
They're trying to restore the thing, but it's so much work. They finally started a little GoFundMe like thing to go get it fixed. It's an old Southern Railway engine. Would be nice to see it back.
They had
running.
I can't remember the number. They had it going last year, I think. They completely restored one of their engines, and I think they bought another one. They put in a turntable and everything to be able to turn it around. That's in Bryson City.
Yeah, the old Bryson City turntable had to be restored. Yeah, I told you guys on stream one time. I told him again. But there's actually a game based on that line now, which is really amazing, called Railroader. So you can run 1940s era transition steam on basically his home grounds. Actually, it's kind of a lot of fun. He said you're from Dillsboro. Seems like he knows where you're from. I'm trying to do his job for him. It's really hard. Back out here. Yeah, he makes this job look so easy, guys. Yeah, he's working on the mic real quick. Try to get it back before this MD-11 takes off. Hope you guys hear that a little bit better. MD-11's about to take off now. Yeah, I just did a CRJ-9 lander, but do our best. MD-11's taking off, so hopefully we have our sound back.
Still really low. I get 1.99.
And we'll let you guys hear this MD-11 taking a shot of this camera work. Hopefully it's a good one.
All right, let's see what he's got. See what Devin's got here. You can pull your zoom.
It is not easy. I'm sorry, guys.
That is not an easy thing to do.
He makes it look too easy.
Did pretty good. Did pretty good. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you guys heard that MD-11 departure a lot better. As a matter of fact, I want to do something else here just for a second. Mute that, your headset. All right. I don't know how we sound, him and I sound, but this is all the sound from the microphones. I'll go home and review this, or review it at the end of the show. Hopefully you guys can hear us. Not sure that you can, but we'll turn the headsets back on in just a second.
Nah, Molly, you gave it a good, honest college try. I gave it a good college try. I got a lot of work to do, man.
Well, as soon as I get a better, another tripod head again, it'll be a little bit easier for others to try things out. Alright, I'm going to plug it back in. That way I can review that a little later.
Yeah, it wasn't the zoom. I typically use a smaller lens, so I don't need to twist nearly as hard.
Let's say very low. Alright, well either way, that was the camera anyway. So, who knows? It is set to 5. If I turn it up any higher, it might clip. So, we'll work on our sound issues. We've always got sound issues. You guys know this. Don't know what's happened with the audio. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you all my channel members. Thank you for all of the continued support today. You guys are amazing. Thank you for everybody who found us today. Wonderful job. So we were at 3,470 subscribers. Let's see where we're at tonight. Did we have a good night? We gained 15. We are now at 3,485. Will we make it to 4,000 by 4th of July? I don't know. It's not looking good. But we're definitely going to try. We're going to continue to push 3 days a week for a while. And then, of course, we do have our DC show coming up. So, again, huge thank you guys. We'll see you guys back here on Saturday. See ya.